So this thing, we can put resistance on the back, and we won't do that just yet. So it basically it's kind of a weight machine to have. We don't want to let it go and let it slam back into the stop back there. So yeah. Slow it down. You can flip it left or right. Wow. All right, so hop on there and try it out.
Let's see. I thought about trying to build one, but it takes some handiwork that I don't have all day.
That's pretty, I think Tommy got that from Ivan Lawler. I'm not sure. He can't get them in the U.S., so I assume Ivan brought it over. I don't know.
It's got classy wood footplate. Oh, I'll let it go too fast.
Oh, you're all good. Hold on right there.
Now you can definitely work those back muscles.
Well, what this thing really does is show you what's most efficient, what's your strongest in your whole stroke. That's what you can learn with this thing. All right, we'll try the other side.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
That is slick.
That's my weak side, I'm sure. Left arm. I'm not moving a leg out here right now.
All right, you try it. Okay. Just to get the action of the machine a little bit.
Man, I was groaning doing all these portages today. We're not used to that.
Try the other side. Okay.
I had to do some aluminum.
Oh my goodness, that's serious, isn't it?
Yeah, I was looking at, if you could source the wheels, you could build one. And I'm sure they get them somewhere. I don't even know what they'd be called. Man, you are really going to have a good day right here, right now.
I
You're
am.
fixing to be a whole lot faster and a whole lot more efficient. You're fixing to have a really good day.
Yeah, this is a neat.
Yeah. All right, let me hop on there.
Yeah, you need to put also fluid in.
Oh, some resistance there. Holy cow. That's a slick machine.
That is.
Somebody did some thinking.
Well, they have them where you put a weight stack on it. I would rather have that. So that's quite a bit of resistance. So you got to pull where pulling is good, right? So I don't want to talk too much. Let's just try it.
getting stretched out there.
Let's try this. Pull it back as far as you can and hold it. Just for
Pull
a
it
few,
up here as far as you can? Okay.
just for a few seconds.
You go for it. He's gonna beat me, I think.
I don't think so.
I'm not.
Just for a few seconds.
All right.
I'm not about strength. I'm about. I don't know what I'm about.
And you know, pull it as far as you can,
Okay.
and hold it. All right, try the other side. I want to point something out while you're holding this. So, you were way up here, and you pulled it relatively easy, now you can't pull it anymore. Why
Right.
not? Why not?
My
Pull it
position?
some more. Pull it some more. But it's way harder.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So, alright, hop on there. So, you're at full extension, you're at 100% strength. And once your shoulders are square, you're at 50% strength. So we paddle in front of ourselves. And as soon as your chest is square, you're done. It's over. Pulling back behind yourself is just a waste of energy. You know, why spend, it's just as hard, you're burning as much energy, but you're only at 50% strength.
And the pull's even harder up there than it is here, right? Because you're stretched out even farther with the bands.
Well, the bands don't matter. I wish
Okay.
it was weights, but you're
Okay.
right about that.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's why I like this machine.
Yeah.
It demonstrates that you're stronger at full extension and you're losing 50% of your strength by the time your chest is square. So
Okay.
we want to paddle up here, you know. We don't want to paddle all the way back. That's a lot of energy at reduced strength. So save that strength for the
Yeah.
next stroke.
Okay.
Oh, I'm weak. I'm real weak. I've been doing pull-ups, but I'm still weak.
Pull ups a bit. You're stronger than you know.
See if I do better on the right hand in a minute. Alright, got it. Leg drive.
That looked real good.
That's all I got. On the left. I got over here.
Yeah.
That ain't no good. I don't know why I keep wanting to get that left foot sliding off there.
Got some rotation going. There you go.
That's about all I got on my muscles, man.
So you're stopping your hands right past your knee a little bit. And yours was way far back, but you were kind of using a weightlifting type of technique.
I've been told I get out of the water earlier than most people.
Good,
Because I was in a
good.
8-man boat last
So
summer.
you saw me also. I came back right about my knee. I started, can't get any farther because I've lost 50% of my strength. So let me on there real quick. We gotta work in the front, right? So right there, I've lost my strength. So stop, take another stroke. You know, from right here, I'm doing that relatively easy. Right, I got that, but then I can't go any further back. So don't try to. Right? You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Take the next stroke. Right? And if you look at especially the 200-meter guys, they're all catch. It's just catch, 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 catch. You know, and they're the fastest paddlers on earth.
Yeah.
They all work in front of themselves. So,
Yeah, that
once
brings
your
it into
once
focus.
your definitely once your hand is at mid thigh, you are done. It's over. Take the next stroke. You know, just next stroke, next stroke. And when you get in situations of like you're in a 4-inch deep, 90-degree or hairpin turn, you know, you got the rudder all the way down. Shorten that stuff up. You know, keep those arms straight and just you know, take those full power 100% strokes. You get around that turn. You get out in the flats a little bit, and bring it on back to the thigh. But it's really about the chest. Once the chest is square, you're done. All right. And the other thing is you don't bend this arm. This is a hook, right? You hook it on. There's none of this, which actually I pulled a little further, right? But it's not going to last.
Yeah.
You know, your bicep's not going to last. You can do it for, you know, 20 strokes. This hand puts, wherever this thing is pointing, puts power down the shaft, right? None of this, none of that. This is why you're fixing to be a lot faster, because you're going like this. And this bleeds off power, right? So we got leverage from here to here. Reduce this. And the angle matters too, right? So you can be up here, and this real vertical is going to be a powerful stroke. Lots of leverage at pushing down, as opposed to when you get really flat.
Yep.
You know, that gets very difficult. Now stroke from here, low hands. One thing, stroke from here. So in your paddling, it's kind of an impulse, right? You're going to put it in, and you're going to impulse it to here. It's going to have all that momentum, right? That's going to be much better than. And plus, you know, the paddle angle is horrible here. You know, we want that paddle square. You know, being on a positive angle like that is fine. Once we come through and this thing is squared up, right? Straight up and down, we're pretty much done. From here, the blade is going to go, and a terrible thing, you'd be pulling up. Especially in a tippy boat, it's going to tip you. You know, you're going to have a blade full of water, and you're going to try to take it out, and it's going to tip your boat. But if you're right here, and you take it out, it's not going to do that. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty. Whoever wants to go first.
Back on the urge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll get into actually doing stuff.
All right.
Yeah, just go for it. And make corrections as we go. All right, just bending some, straighten this out. There you go. There we go. Try to get this hand up a little more vertical
Okay.
and come across. You know, you're putting power down the shaft with that hand, kind of down and across.
All right.
Now we're talking. And let's get the hips turned more, a lot more.
Turn as
In
I'm
the seat.
going,
Yeah, in the seat.
as I'm
Yeah,
setting up.
yeah,
like
that
this.
looks good right there.
Okay.
So we're all hips, straight arm, all hips. You know, push the boat down the river with your legs.
I've also been told I got terrible leg action by people. My knees they barely move a lot of times.
And we're moving now. I mean, look, this knee is. Yeah, yeah. See, your hips are turned. That looks good.
I always feel like this right hand is doing, or the top hand, whatever I'm doing with it, is always the wrong thing, it feels like.
Let's look at it.
You're saying, it'd be, see, I could bring it back here to start, or about in here.
Yeah, you want it in your peripheral vision. That's a good stroke. See, your shoulder joint here never moved. Or that one was all chest rotation. These are frozen and they don't move, which you just did. Yeah, excellent. That works. So you're basically isometric with your shoulders and your arms once you get the catch. Yes, sir. You see your shoulders are square right at the end of the stroke.
Well, it's tough for me to remember to not let this arm bend. It's
Yeah.
the lower arm.
You got good grip. Most people they can't get a long stroke because they've got a hard grip. So you gotta let it go.
We're gonna try to just grip this a little bit on the top.
Excellent hips. That's the way that it goes. All right, try the other side. It's really good when you have at least two people, because you're going to get off of there and you're going to be thinking about all this while he's working, and he's watching it going,
I'm doing all this wrong.
Yeah, I got on your maybe 2019 or 2020 for a little bit, and I remember thinking about that after being on there.
That thing has value, you know, because you can video, but this shows you where the power is. This shows you where to spend the energy.
Slow out. Get motion going, and then
Hips look good. I usually want more.
bend that arm.
Hey! Not much. Man, that's excellent. Let me see if the shoulders feel good here. Shoulders don't move. You know, this action right here is what we don't want. You want this isometric, and you're doing it.
Could have been better there.
More hip. All right, now try this. That impulse thing I was doing, see if you can slide that thing up into that building there. Just one impulse, stop just past your knee. Just rip it.
Well, are you saying I should actually try to do that, or?
Yeah, it'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah, pulled too far back. Stop at your knee.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. But I didn't break nothing?
No.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I got it.
One impulse from 100% to 50%. And
Okay, I got you. All right, one impulse.
yeah, takes a little getting used to. More hips. There you go. Yes. Push it up there with your foot. Yeah.
Got the arm on there.
So looks like you're just kind of being static, you know, with this. You want to go down the paddle shaft with it.
Alright.
There you go.
I got it.
Yeah, it adds, you know, without that, you're rotating with half your body. When you put this in there, it's going down that shaft, then the whole body's bringing it.
I gotta work on that. I think timing wise on.
Now, and you shoulder pad for that one. So, isometric. There you go. There you go. Alright, try an impulse.
Oh, that's actually what I was just doing.
Alright.
I'm not too good at this, Phil.
You're doing fine.
Alright, impulse should go.
Stop at your knee.
A slow motion impulse would be like about there, or
A little further past your knee a little. Perfect. So your grip is messing you up here, just a couple fingers.
two.
That's all you need. Yeah, all you need. Then, so when you grab it, you can only go to there. When you loosen your grip, you can take it out another foot or 6 inches.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you know your wrist just is not going to bend that angle. Who's doing that?
So you're shortening it here, but you're lengthening it here.
Yes. Do all our work in front of us. Yes. You want that caterpillar power. This thing can it actually generates so much resistance when you put all the bands on it. You have to start going to this weightlifting type of thing.
Yeah.
You can't paddle out. You know, you don't do 250,000 reps on weights.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, hop off. Let's get him on there. This is right now when you're thinking and watching is when you're fixing to get better. I've seen it a million times.
I see.
All right. So twist the hips with even more. All right. Yep. And that's a loose grip. Okay. Let's, and this stays straight, and this stays exactly like that. So you're like this, and you're gonna rotate, right?
So this doesn't straighten out.
Oh no, you're
Okay.
spilling off power. As your power from this side goes down the shaft, if you push it this way, you just spill off all your power. So up. Yep, you punched.
I punched. Oh, I did. Didn't even realize I did it either.
So much to keep up with. Yep, arms bent. That was better. One thing at a time. Huh? Keep the arms straight.
Yes, sir.
Ah, now we're talking. Now get the hips going. You actually slide in the seat. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. See how the power's going down the shaft now, as opposed to that.
Yeah.
Much more power. Yeah. You kind of probably already feeling like that's going to be a lot less energy than
Yes.
the other way. Excellent.
Well, this motion coming down is feels
Yeah.
a lot stronger.
Yes. what? Till you get tired, then we all go back to our old ways.
See if he can get a rudder on his boat. We get a rudder that came off.
Uh-oh.
We've got some hardware store visit to do.
I might have it. Let me look.
Well, I
Yeah,
really
come
want
on.
to
Been
kick
in a
this.
little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Old habits.
There too, and then I wanted to kick this arm out too,
Yeah.
you know. So.
More hips. So you can never rotate your hips enough, because that's where you're paddling from.
So I want to be like, even if I can get here.
Yeah, we want your chest facing the bank, and we're gonna come till it's square. So we got a 90-degree circle, right? And we're gonna pull from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and that's it. So you don't want to cheat yourself down to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and then get started. You gotta start all the way here and go to this. It's very important.
And this actually allows, with this weight, it allows you to kind of stretch yourself, because I'm really tight. So
Yeah.
coming over here really is,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. All right, try an impulse. And stop at your knee.
okay.
So get fully cocked, fully rotated. There you go. Rip it. There you go.
Oh, straighten this arm up.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Of course, always more hip.
I can really feel it
Broken record.
stretching when I do it, yes.
Yeah. But once you get it down, I mean, you're saving so much energy in your arms. You know, it's just all body. This is just a hook. It's on the paddle. You don't even tighten these muscles. You know, you just go like that.
I could totally feel that just stretching in my spine actually here.
This side's better. I paddle better on my left, I think.
I think I do too, actually.
That's pretty good stuff.
You have a left-hand control on the feather now?
No, I'm right. I always feel like my left stroke's better, and I'm stronger on the right and everything. It doesn't make any sense. You're getting it. Old classic boats can say, I'm not supposed to do this.
Brandon and I have been finishing pretty close together in the races we've been doing. He was about an hour behind me in the
All right,
340.
so focus your mind on pushing with that hip and that knee.
Yeah.
Just bring it. There you go. Yeah. Now
That
you're-
feels completely different. I mean, just
Yeah.
stronger, you know,
Yeah,
a lot stronger.
lots. See, your foot's about to come off the foot brace, and
Uh-huh.
you're getting some rotational power.
So I'm not keeping weight or pressure on this then? It's
Well,
more on this side, or is that why
yeah,
this is
yeah.
lighter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And because you're rotating, it wants to take your feet off the foot brace.
Ah, okay.
That's a good sign.
Hope I went out instead of down across that way.
So one thing you can do on your boats is take 2 tie wraps and some duct tape and just work it out where that blade is, and put those whiskers way out there. You want to clip them like every stroke. Clip the whiskers. And
Oh.
you know you're getting all the way out there.
Uh-huh.
And you'll probably discover like, I'm not getting whiskers. So that upper hand, you go over here by your ear just a little bit.
Go out a little bit.
Go out just a little more.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. And should it be up or?
Yes, up, definitely. Above your eyes for
Okay.
maximum power. Yeah.
Yeah, if I could just replicate that. That
You
felt
can
pretty
only
good.
remember 10,000 things at
Right,
one
right.
time, simultaneously. There you go. You're paddling completely different when you first get down on that time. You know, you're not bending your elbow, but I can see that cross.
The pushing, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so down the shaft. Focus on something different every stroke.
Yeah, push the toe.
Yeah, so come up over your head a little
Yeah.
more. Yeah, there you go. Down the shaft. There you go. There we go. So no hip on that one. Maximum hip.
So you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
So when
And that grip, let's ease up on that
Oh.
a little bit.
he takes impulse or stroke, however you call it, when you go up the ramp, favorite good stroke, I guess. And you're saying, you know, not to punch, right?
Yeah.
Which I've heard before. Let's say he's got it in the right position. You're at the knee, so you're done, like you said.
Yeah.
Take the next stroke. To get this, you want to get a good setup for the next one, right? Is that where you just make your exit and then you just keep going out like that? Because, I mean, this machine.
Yeah, those old Barton, you know, you can see him in the Olympics. He's coming across like that, and comes up to meet, and then he spears the water and goes to the next one. Spears. Yeah, this machine isn't for that. So you come through your stroke, and your hand is there. You bring this one up to meet it before you go down. And that is pretty difficult.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
So you come through, right? Your hand's up here. You're done with the stroke, right? This hand comes up to this level before you drop this one.
Okay. And I noticed your hand came clear over here in your,
Yeah,
basically in
the
your,
more vertical you are, the more crossover you're gonna have.
and you came way across on it too.
Yeah, because I want to put that body weight on that paddle. And this, you know, it doesn't, you know, the wing blade, when you're like this and you go down, it is resisting you shoving it down.
Yeah.
The boat actually lifts up out of the water, and because the blade is going like that, it kind of shoves you forward. With that action, it's all good.
Okay.
So if you get really, you know, those sprint paddlers, they're just so vertical, it's crazy. But in ultra marathons, we, you know, probably not going to do that, but you got to know how. When you come around the corner, you know, after Nursery Rapid and that south wind is funneled up the river channel at about 50 miles an hour, and there's 2-foot waves, you know, you need power, get vertical.
I never
Okay.
heard about that until now, so there's another one put on the list of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a hurricane after Nursery Rapid. South wind's blowing 15 or 20 in that channel. It's going to be 50. John Mark. Doing good. All right. And it's your go now.
I guess so.
John Mark, can you confirm something for me?
Sure, man.
So when the wind is blowing 15 or 20, and you come around Nursery Bridge to that long straightaway, it's going to be channeled in there at like 50 miles an hour.
I think that's about right. And last year, when I did the turn in the prelim,
Yeah.
switched my paddle and it blew like 200 feet back.
Oh, man.
And I was like, okay, old paddle, keep going.
Yeah.
Somebody will bring it back. No one ever brought
No,
it
we
back.
got it.
I must have had a real nice day when I came out a few years ago for that.
Well, it sends 2-foot waves up the river.
Huh.
That is,
And that's where, you know, all this power stuff, you get vertical, you fully extended, Don't pull too far back, you know, because the wind will beat you.
You're only
Oh,
about
yeah.
2/3 of the way at that point, Brendan. Right?
Okay.
Isn't that about 2/3?
80
Three
miles to go.
quarters. Yeah, about 80. Sounds about right.
Well,
75, 80.
60 and 30, yeah, 73.
Yeah.
So it's kind of getting you warmed up.
Yeah, yeah. And the first time there could be trouble in the bay, you know, but it's doesn't really count till you get to Alligator Lake. You know, okay, now it's
So paddle a little
get
bit
the wind.
This one?
from your ear out this way.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down the line of the shaft.
Yes, sir.
Well, that impulse action, I am not good at that, because I ain't got the muscles to impulse that one. I got a real, like, even keel action, just based on how weak I am.
You're stronger than me.
I gotta work these fingers. See, this is, I'm always searching up here, you know, where's the
Yeah.
right?
So,
Right there.
you know, up here is going to be your strongest. That'd be good for an impulse. It's almost like 90% of the work is just getting fully caught. And it's almost like you relax to make this road.
So getting that actual turn,
Yeah.
I can really feel that.
Yeah.
And obviously, I haven't been doing it because it stretch it all out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I could feel a difference big time.
Deadlift and these sit-ups. Do you right. This machine, you get on it and you can bend all the way back down to the ground.
Okay.
So your upper hand, you see your grips open. So there's no way to really put force down the shaft with an open grip.
Yeah. Try that.
So here, let me see this. You put force down the shaft.
Oh, you know, I remember this girl. We were doing this on your other erg with
And
me.
you push it straight on down, hard as you can. There you go. And that is gonna,
Pretty good amount.
that's gonna work. Lost my vocabulary. All right, there you go.
Gotcha. Do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we got both sides of the body. Look at that.
I mean,
All right.
it's gonna take me a year to work that into my brain, you know,
And me too.
or more than a year.
You got good hip. That's everything in the whole stroke. Yeah. So you're not even trying to impulse and it's going. Once you start, like I say, you know, the full power stroke, you may not want to have your hands up real high, you know, for 100 miles in, you're cruising, and then you come to a rapid, you know, the current's taking you down the river, so you get your hands a little lower and just kind of chilly dip through it, and then you get to the flats again and start paddling better. You know, you don't have to do one thing all the time. You know, and switching things up can save a lot of energy. Yeah, you're going slow and it's got
Two fingers, that's tough to do for me.
Well, this machine, you can put so much resistance on, you can't do it. Paddling's never gonna be like that. If the
No.
road's moving, you know.
I think it is, might have been you, somebody told me to pick you up.
I don't know. Said so many things over the years. And the boats, once you get a good stroke in from there to there, and you feel it, and you will know. You got it.
Yeah, a little bit. That impulse is, I don't have much.
You almost want to stroke that way though, I mean, impulse and then that's how you wanna paddle.
Yeah, and yes, whatever energy you're gonna put in that stroke, you go from here to here, and that's it. You put a lot of energy, impulse that thing into the building,
Yeah.
or you can just cruise it gently. Even in gently, we don't wanna pull back here. And that's putting down pressure on the paddle is gonna make it very stable. That's gonna be like grabbing a post in the water. Then you can lean the boat off of it, What do you do for money?
Maintenance,
Building
I work
or
at
something?
Sorority House as a maintenance guy.
Oh,
and then
man.
on rental properties and different things like that.
You know how to make it happen.
So it almost looks like that center post you can put weights on it.
Yeah, we saw that. I don't think we could get a 45 on that.
No,
And it's
maybe
such a
some
slope.
10s or 20s, you know.
Yeah. I've seen these with a table to a weight stack. That's what I would like.
Okay, okay.
It's like I don't say anything. You figured it out right off the bat. The farther you pull the bungees, the more resistance.
Right.
Because I'm trying to teach people where they're losing their strength. Like, it's too smart, isn't it? All right, let's try something. I've never done this on this machine.
Ready to go?
No, you're good. I don't know if this will work or not. You're the guinea pig. Oh. All right, get in paddling position. Full cock, hips and everything. Okay, let go of it with your lower hand. Paddle. Take a stroke. Rotate. Rotate your chest.
That's all I got.
Pull it a little tighter. All right, full turn like that. All right, take a stroke.
Let go.
Yeah. Yeah, just push that thing on. Man, it's not good, is it? Here, let me get on that. I don't even know if this works.
All right.
Somebody hold that across my shoulder.
Okay. I'm weak, you gotta realize. I ain't gonna be on these heavy deadlifts. So you go hold it right across the back.
That's good. Get it pretty tight.
Right here in the side, you want it here?
I think it goes across,
Okay.
Yeah.
across like this.
Yeah. Let's see. Nah, it's not gonna work, is it?
Oh, okay, try to pull you up the machine.
You got it?
Got it.
slipping, and hold it super tight.
Yeah, there you go. Let go a little bit.
Yeah, so that, it works. It's just extremely hard.
Doing that one, top arm power.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll, somebody try it.
Brennan might have the power. Still have the power, but I didn't.
All right, there we go.
You got it?
All right, just try to get you a little tighter there. All right, so now you understand the top arm.
Yeah, yes.
Pop back on.
And I can actually feel that, also in here, doing this,
That's where you paddle from. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, top arm on it. Push down and forward.
Oh, I might have just an inch going. That's all I got. I'm telling you, I ain't got those kind of muscles.
All you do, see your leg is not firing yet. So fully tight, all the way like that. All right. Okay. Ready.
Oh, I'm kind of tilting it off to the side, I think.
Yeah, it'll work. Let's try the other side.
All right.
I think we did this on the other version.
I kind of remember that. I do remember this drill showing power down the shaft.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready. There we go.
I got a little bit more.
Your left, your weak side, your strong side.
Ready for another?
Yeah. There we go. Now we're talking.
You mind if we try that other one for a minute?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. I was going to say that. Down the shaft.
Uh-huh. All right.
I'm having a moment.
Got
Yeah.
a little something over there.
So, this is also the example, especially in the MR340, the Safari. This lower arm is just a hook. Don't tension it at all. We're paddling with the body. It's a good hand workout. Now we're talking.
It's a little ab work going too.
It is. I mean,
Yes.
that's where you can really feel it in here,
Yes.
right?
Want to do the other side?
I think so.
Yeah.
See if I can get one out of that.
It's all in the. Now we're putting everything together. All right.
I'm weak over here, I guess. I
It's
don't
the
know.
top arm, huh?
Or I'm not applying the power right or something. Yeah, that's all it's got. That's something else.
Well, just square your chest up. We'll see what happens with that.
Just put it right
Well, I
up
mean,
there.
start, yeah. All right.
There's something, I guess something about when I set up and then try to do it like that. I'm
Yeah.
doing something that,
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Before my hand falls off.
so when you're going down the river, you're set up, you're, maybe it happens for you naturally at this point over many years of practice, but you got this grip, maybe not death grip, but it's gripped,
Yeah.
and you're going down that shaft.
Yeah.
Whereas I've been doing,
One of
I've
my
been doing like
things
this.
that happens to me when my paddle gets wet, of course you want to open your hand, so you do that some. But then if it's wet and you're trying to power down, it'll slip down the shaft real quick, like ah,
Yep,
and darn near turn over.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, it's like you got it going. Zoom.
Yeah.
Ruh-oh.
But that's also a sign that you're putting power where you want it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What's up? We're discovering the physics of paddling. Do you paddle boats?
I've got a few. We just got back yesterday from Pecos.
I was wondering, I thought you might be gone longer.
No, we stretched it out as long as we could.
So, now, try to relax that arm, just, floppy.
This one?
Yeah, it's just a hook,
Okay,
just a hook.
I got you, alright.
If that's the whole lat, the tricep, the bicep, all of that stuff, you can just, don't contract it, save that energy. And, if you contract your pinky toe, you're burning energy,
Whose K1 is it?
So,
That was me.
it's pretty nice, level 3.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
So
think you
mine.
could run the Grand
Is that a
Canyon.
Jacana?
Yeah, I think I've seen yours out there.
Yeah.
I was
that what
last,
you got?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was last
So
down
I
here.
thought mine was a 2.5,
oh,
I think.
he was saying 3. It looks nice to me.
They're stable as hell.
Yeah.
And you can run over anything.
I love it, yeah. But I almost wrapped it a couple times last time I raced down here. Hopefully I don't do that too often.
Well, it's Kevlar. You just once you get it out of the bind, it ought to flop out pretty close to what it was.
Got that one a lot lighter than mine.
All right, you want to try another one?
Oh yeah, try the left arm, a weak arm here.
All right.
Alright, loosen it up. I'm back to having almost no power, man. Get my hips loosen. I got a little, okay, if I get it, like you're saying, more vertical.
Yeah, that definitely makes it easier.
Oh yeah, I got it. That,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well, I'm a bad coach. I didn't see that.
Well, I think naturally I'm more going like outward,
Yeah.
which is what I've been told by people, is that I get out early. If I get this
Yeah, more yeah, okay. That makes
right
sense.
out there,
Yeah.
I can do that. Alright.
Yeah, so that's your power. This is like night and day. Right, so lower your hand way down. Try it.
No.
Yeah, so
Zero.
no power. And put it back up. Put it up almost stupid high. Try it. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a perfect example of the power
All
difference right
let's
there,
do
you
the other
know?
side. Now, yes. That's why I like this machine. You can just play around with it. All right.
So I'll go high on this, loosen.
And higher.
Dip up. This,
Yeah.
loosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Way more power.
Although it actually, I'm gonna do one just a little lower.
All right. Yeah. Try it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, so I'm definitely stronger on the right, but probably,
Yeah. Angles everything.
oh yeah, yeah, that is everything.
Y'all help me develop a new technique here. I've done this on my other machine, but it doesn't, you can't figure out where the power belongs.
Yeah.
All right, handbrake.
Yeah,
You need to do this
Yes,
too.
yes.
that does bring it right into focus though.
Yeah, yes. Direct what? Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, higher, yeah, there you go. This ought to work very well.
I'm confusing the legs.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that happens. Use
I
that.
know this one, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Hmm.
Somebody's wrong.
So you get your hip all the way. There we go. You weren't cocked all the way. This guy's got more weight.
What do you weigh?
2, right at 2.
Alright, so let's experiment with that once. Okay, you're fully cocked, right? Okay, reduce it some.
This way?
No, your twist.
Okay.
Come out of it. Try it right there. Yeah, see that? Can't do
That's
it now.
crazy.
Now go to full cock. And
Wow,
Alright.
that really,
alright, other
Hits
side.
home.
Did we do the other side?
we did earlier, but,
Okay, yeah.
uh,
You gotta get it. There we go. Whew. Alright, I'm ready. So, you're not fully cocked. No, there we go. Now we're talking. Now it's gonna work.
Oh,
How about that? Alright, so get your arm down lower. Let's try that.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get lower. Low. I
Oh,
mean,
this way,
Yeah,
this way, okay.
Alright, try it. Much harder, me.
It is.
Alright, we'll go back up high. Alright,
Oh, I feel like you could just
yeah,
push that up there like
Yeah.
that.
alright.
Wow, that is a,
About to tear the calluses off my hands.
hey, you need to save
you don't wanna do that.
Save them for tomorrow, man.
Are you
So-
racing tomorrow?
Oh yeah,
Excellent.
I conned some friends into dragging me down the river.
Yeah.
Wow, what a difference, you can just feel the difference there.
Yeah,
you know?
so like that last little bit on getting cocked, you're like this. No, go like this. And that's where all that power is. And even going from here to here is like, I can't even do it now.
And so you said a tie, a zip tie, or what are you talking
Yeah,
about for
like-
The whiskers?
Yeah, the whiskers
Yeah,
right there.
Just take some duct tape,
Uh-huh.
2 whiskers. And I mean, you gotta
Oh,
work
okay.
with it a little bit. If you want what we just did, you want that all the way, right? So you gotta sit in your boat and try to figure it out where you clip that whisker on every stroke.
Okay.
Just touch it.
Yeah, like I said, just even sitting here and doing this and doing that, I mean, I can totally feel it just,
Yeah.
so
And-
much farther than I've ever been,
And some deadlift will save your bacon and water for it. Cause that, imagine that, say, wow, we hadn't done this before.
Yeah, I can tell that it's a completely different feeling on
I
that
actually
part.
do them, but I stay real light because I've messed my back up in my 20s, and I said,
Yeah.
never again.
Well, that'll keep it from never messing up. Just don't be a teenager about it.
But I do like this with me as the weight.
Yeah.
You can use this to kind of really pull you into the cock position
Yes.
too,
Yes.
which is really nice.
Yep. Well,
Wow.
I think I'm out of tricks.
I don't believe that.
I'm ready to try it out tomorrow on the
Let's
river.
get the boat.
Once you get back to getting ready for tomorrow, I mean,
Yes, yes.